Hello, I'm Cindy Clough, and welcome to Anything But Routine. And today it is Anything But Routine because since it's Thanksgiving week, we thought we would have our family together and just talk about our business. So here's the Cloughs, right like this. So what questions do you have for us?
What roles or positions are you all in the business?
Maybe we should start with Doug.
Joel.
That's not my name. My name is Joel.
Joel.
We have a lot of nicknames in our
I guess roles, do a lot of stuff with finance, HR, finance, employees, kind of for all of our companies, whether it be the dance side of things, T-Hive side of things.
a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's pretty good.
You handle pressure really well.
Hey, thank you.
Well, you forgot what else you do for the business, the announcing.
Oh yeah, announced dance competitions. That's my favorite thing. Yeah.
What about you, Jerad? What's your role?
I don't know if I have a documented role.
We call him Tentacles because he's into this and into that and into this.
Jack of all trades, master of
You
nothing.
did a lot of
I'd
stuff.
say, I don't know, marketing, problem solving.
Ideas. He's an ideas
Yeah.
guy.
Yes.
Great problem solver, I think.
Most recently, Bitcoin mining.
Allie, what do you do for the company?
I do a lot of different things. I do this lovely podcast with Cindy, and I run our Brainerd dance studio, and I coach the high school dance team with my mom, and then I do a lot of different things as well. I kind of feel like I'm pulled into a lot of things and don't really have like a set major thing that I do, but a lot of different things with costumes, catalog, photo shoots,
Choreography,
choreography.
camp.
Yeah.
Wow,
Camps.
long list.
Yeah, big list.
You know, I think you and I, Cindy, we've continued to do everything that we did when we were really young and got these businesses started when we were in our early 20s. You know, obviously we've turned over a lot of our responsibilities. I certainly have in the finance side of things with Joel taking over a lot of what I used to do, and so I appreciate that. And you know, I've worked with the kids pretty strong. I'm constantly involved in a lot of the various things, and you know, Cindy and I each have our own responsibilities, and she does a lot of things that I have nothing to do with, and I think, you know, the same thing where I do a lot that you aren't necessarily involved in, so it's all great. And I enjoy working with these guys. We do have our moments.
Most of the time.
Most of the time, yeah.
Oh yeah, we have some moments. So what do? I still do a lot of the things I always did. I love to do choreography. I love to problem solve as well. I like to lead the directors that we have, and I love to inspire coaches, and this podcast is part of that. So yeah, it's definitely a business of passion.
You know, one of the interesting things over the years is that, you know, being in business together is brings about, not challenges, but we're sometimes at night we're still talking about business all evening.
We are?
Weekends and
That's our
and
whole
different things
family's
like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's a problem, but maybe in some respects
In
it
some
is.
respects. And some things about it are great, and then some things about it are not great.
How do you balance then family and business time?
It's very difficult.
You really don't, quite honestly.
Yeah.
No.
You don't,
There's
because
no
even
balance.
you'll be at a family holiday and it pretty much always turns into work. Like we never don't discuss work stuff. I
Yeah.
don't think.
Yeah, that's a good
Any
point.
phone call turns into work stuff.
Which is when you're used to that your whole life, and that's all you know. It is what it is. It's
Go ahead, bash us a little. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
no. I'm just saying it is what it is. It's just that's the way you grew up, and so it's
Yeah.
what you're used to, and I think that's kind of what however someone grew up.
You're used to it,
That's
and
what
it's what it is.
it is what it is. You know?
I think what's kind of cool about it though, I mean, yes, it's hard balancing it, but at the same time, I feel like it's kept our family super close compared to some families, because I'll talk to some of my friends and they're like, oh, I haven't talked to my mom in a month or my brother in 2 months. And I'm like, I see mine literally every day. I don't talk to my parents very much on the phone.
Oh,
but
excuse me.
I'm kidding. That's also kind of a joke in our family. I think that I'm on
if
the
Allie
phone.
hasn't called the parents 8 times by 9 a.m., something's wrong.
Yeah.
You know, and it's actually kind of cool because you guys all have been successful in the business. I will be honest that back when Jerad was much younger, maybe still in high school or junior high. I fired him multiple times.
No, I quit before you could fire me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
anyways,
What was it like growing up, and did you always know you wanted to have a part in Just For Kix or like be involved with it?
Growing up, no, had no idea. Honestly, when I was even in high school, I didn't know that I wanted to be.
What did you want to be?
Involved? Well, probably a sports announcer or coach sports or something. I don't know. But I don't even think it was until I got into college when I started taking some accounting classes and business classes that I was like, why would I go find a job somewhere else when I can come
So
back?
how did it, I guess I don't even know the answer to this. How did it come about? Like, did you go to mom and dad and say, can I work for you guys? Or
You did.
No, I don't think I did.
Yeah, you did, because I can remember you going, I can remember saying, so what do you think you want to do after you graduate? And you were like, well, do you think it'd be okay if I came in?
Oh, I did? Was I like polite about it?
Yeah,
You're very polite.
Wow.
Yeah.
Things have changed.
Wow. And back to what was it like growing up, as we joked about off camera a short time ago. A lot of macaroni and cheese meals.
Macaroni and cheese is
Eating
so...
frozen
Eating
foods.
frozen French fries and SpaghettiOs.
Yeah.
They act like we were never home, but yeah.
No, it was all good. Yeah,
You're
no.
great parents.
Good
I
childhood.
think so.
Yeah.
Called you with everything.
And I mean, I think again, I think it goes to the, like when mom was teaching dance at night, dad would be home, and then she'd get home, and then he'd go work till 3 a.m. or whatever it was, from midnight to 3 a.m, and just kind of
We did do that.
did what you had to do, and that's how you learned.
The challenge for me was I had to sit home and babysit. all
You did
these kids.
It's not babysitting with your own children.
Yeah.
Yeah, babysit your own kids.
You're going to get fried for that one. Maybe we should cut that.
No, leave it in, leave it in. So Jared, what about you?
I think I just kind of always assumed that's what I was going to do.
You did? Even
Yeah.
when you were younger? You never
I
had?
don't know if I really thought about it.
Even when you were down at Mankato State, you just kind of assumed you were coming back.
Do you remember how much you hated it at first?
Oh, it was the worst at first.
What
'Cause
was?
his job, because he wasn't in.
I think I was ready to quit right away.
You were.
I was doing
Yeah.
data entry.
Oh,
You
God,
were?
That'd be hard
kidding.
for your personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, why'd you
It
guys
comes
do that
from
to
here.
him?
I don't
Well,
know.
we just had to
Yeah.
do it. I
I know,
remember he
that's
came
okay.
to me and actually said, I can't keep doing this. If this is what I'm going to be doing, I think I need to move on.
And then I started doing Google pay-per-click, and that was fun.
But
That got you in. That
Got me hooked.
hooked you.
Yeah.
I think there was always a period of time though where people have to figure out what trips their trigger.
It's weird though. I can't remember. I think I was talking to Sheree about this last week that I was like, it's weird because I never really thought like about what I would do if I wasn't doing this. Like I think growing up, like I always for sure assumed that this is where I'd end up. I mean, I went through my little 8th grade where I think I was
went into
like,
10th grade, technically.
okay, 8th to 10th grade,
grade.
where I like hated dance and hated everything.
phase.
Yeah, yeah.
We called that the phase.
The phase. But I feel like even then, I still in the back of my mind knew I would probably end up here, not.
What did you do at first when you started?
Oh my gosh. It was a year that we were having a lot of costume issues, and I was working over when manufacturing was over at the old studio, and I was driving costumes around.
really?
A whole bunch, yeah. It was when like we were like sewers were sewing out of their house, and so normally they would come pick stuff up, but we were so behind, we were bringing all the stuff to them.
Oh, yeah.
So I was
Were
just,
you a pattern maker yet?
no, I was just driving around to sewers' houses, dropping off the product.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
But then do you
And I
remember?
taught dance right away too, but
But you also, then we had hired someone to work one-on-one with you to learn how to pattern, rather than going to like
School.
school.
right. And I was just thinking about that the other day too. Like, how did that come about? I don't even remember how that came about.
I think he hired her.
Yeah.
No, I went online and found Tuk Attack.
And that's
Oh,
when
yeah.
Started researching pattern software because we were making patterns by hand, and they fit like orangutans.
we had long arms.
Those long arms, yeah.
Yeah, there was always something.
That was a challenge.
And then we met Deb through Tuk
Tuca.
Attack.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was
Yeah,
through
so-
Tukata,
Yeah, they told us about her that she lived in Minnesota, and so she drove up here 2 or 3 days a week for about a year
Oh,
and
yeah,
taught
for
me.
sure.
And I would spend I would be here with her from like 8 a.m. to like 8 p.m. and she would just make me keep patterning, teaching me how to pattern. And I remember being really tired and wanting to go home, and she'd be like, "Can we just do a little bit more?" Because she was only here for like the certain days a week.
Wow.
Gotta
Sometimes
grind.
it went till 9, 10 at night,
Yeah.
I think.
Wow.
Long days.
She was good. She really
Good
she did a lot
job.
of changes for us. So anyways.
Cool.
How has the business changed your family dynamic over the years?
Wow.
I mean, again,
It is the family.
yeah, it is like that, and
I
that's
don't
the trick. Yeah, that's all I've known, obviously, right?
Yeah,
All
like
of
we've never
us.
not worked together.
Yeah, so.
And our
kinda-
parents have never not worked
I
together.
think it's easy. I think it's easy. Like you know, you hear of families that might have like grudges within their family, or so and so gets mad at so and so and they quit talking to people. We get mad at each other every day, and then 5 minutes later we're talking to each other. So
There you go.
Sometimes some of you go down to the basement.
yeah, you.
That's inside joke of when Steve gets upset and he stops talking, they say he goes to the basement.
Goes to his basement. But yeah, no, I think that's kind of the biggest thing is you learn to you can get frustrated with each other very easily, but you get over it very quickly too. So I don't
You
think
kind of have to,
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
or it wouldn't work.
This episode is sponsored by the Just For Kix Teacher Program, your ultimate destination for all your dancing needs. Studio owners and teachers enjoy special discounts on all your dancewear essentials, including shoes, poms, leotards, bike tards, dance dresses, and more. Plus, don't miss out on our all-new liquidation page, where you can find incredible deals on high-quality costumes at unbeatable prices. With a wide range of in-stock items ready to ship today, top-notch customer service, we're here to support you every step of the way. Visit us at justforkix.com or call us at 1-800-450-DANCE to get started now.
What do you guys think the most rewarding part or like an advantage of having a family business? Like,
Probably just that we get to see each other all the time. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, kind of like Allie said earlier, she has friends that they don't, talk to parents or siblings for a while, and like Allie said, it's pretty much every day. And let me tell you, if the parents don't answer, we think someone's dead. So,
Very quickly.
That's terrible.
More me and Steve are worried that if people are dead.
They're the worried.
answering the phone.
I think one of the fun things has been like, for example, the bowl game.
Yeah.
It just brings us together, and all of our grandkids have gotten through, have gone through being able to go to it, and it's kind of a special memory that, we're working our tails off when we're down there, but it's fun work, and we get to go every year, like Happy New Year with 600 kids, and yeah.
Bowl games.
That's
are
pretty
fun.
unusual, that you get to do that. And our kids when they get into high school sports, then they don't get to go for a while. And then hopefully they'll be back when they get a little older working at it too. So
or you just throw house parties.
when you're out of town.
Is that what you did?
Are you confessing?
Kind of one of this, if we could go back years ago to some things, I don't know why this just popped into my mind, but back in the day when you guys were really little, Allie wasn't even born, we used to travel. We'd go out to Washington, and we'd have Joel and Jerad with us, and it was just pretty interesting because back in those days we were a very, very small company, and Cindy and I were
You're
working-
looking at it.
Yeah. And but we would sit and talk sometimes for hours about how to grow our businesses or business back in the day. And remember that? And what was that book we used to read that was?
Oh, we read The Magic of Thinking Big by, oh my gosh, why can't I think of his name? But anyway, The Magic.
Shout out to
Absolutely motivated us. And we used to back in the day, you'd read the book while I was driving, and
they didn't have audiobooks
not
back
back
then.
then.
absolutely.
Wow.
That's even a fun,
Wow, you guys are ancient.
Yeah, we're
We are,
ancient.
very much so.
To think about the technology changes since we started our business, I remember when Steve went to a conference in Minneapolis on the World Wide Web, and he came home and said, "Boy, I think this is going to change our business." Biggest understatement of his career.
And that was before it was even.
It was only at like
out
Harvard
some colleges.
and
So
Weird.
I went.
So on your trips out west,
and those were great.
were you listening to that or reading that book at the time when one of you sprayed Windex in the other one's eye?
Probably, yeah. That was
No.
That was interesting.
Let's hear that story.
Well, we went on this 31-day trip
It was tough.
Yeah.
31 days, you guys.
with 2 kids in the van because she wasn't born yet, and we drove all the way, and we did a camp about every 6 hours or 8 hours. I'd go teach a camp all day, and we started in Brainerd and went through North Dakota, through Montana, through Idaho, all the way to Washington. I think one was in Vancouver, like by Seattle. And then the next day you'd be in Idaho. I mean, you were like really traveling. And these two little guys, and I wasn't reading The Magic of Thinking Big then. I was reading The Wheels on the Bus or something. There were no.
We were that little?
You were little.
Yeah.
I was reading. He was 18 months or 24 months on one of
great.
them. But anyway, we'd go, and then I would do the camps all day. He would take the kids to a park and, play baseball or. You weren't that little though. You must have been.
How do we get Windex in the eyes?
Oh,
That's coming. That's coming.
that was one day when I was driving and he was just being funny, and I said, "Would you clean my glasses?" And I took them off, and right when I took them off, he squirted. He was gonna squirt, and then went right in my eye. And I'm on a mountain. I'm like on a mountain going down, like, yeah.
She's like, I can't see. I can't see.
It was scary. Yeah. We had a fight one day, and I threw Captain Crunch at him, like the box of it that you guys were eating in the back seat, and it went into the the vents. And then the next day, the fight was long over, and we turned on the heat, and they went flying out. Captain Crunch through the car. So.
We had our moments.
Didn't at one point on this trip, the dad just said, I'm going
Yeah,
home?
he ditched me. He left me in Iowa. He goes, I can't do it anymore.
That was after like what? Maybe 30, close to 30 days
No,
or
20.
24?
Did you take the boys though?
Yeah, he took the boys.
I took the boys
He was
home.
babysitting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
babysitting is
and I stayed in Iowa and did a camp with
How'd you get home then if you
Sandy
left?
House.
Oh.
She drove me home. Yeah.
That's funny.
But that was when we would go out to Washington and stuff. Remember we were in Montana and we needed to find a place to stay because we never pre-booked our hotels.
Yeah, can you believe that? We would just
So
drive.
we pulled into this town and we went into a hotel and they go, oh, we don't really have any hotel rooms, but we got a
Trailer.
Oh,
that you
yeah,
guys can
I
stay
remember
in."
that.
You do? Okay.
Mice everywhere.
Yeah.
So we said, oh, sure, that'd be great. Cindy's like, this is exciting.
Well, because in the van, no room, hotel room, we thought, oh, they can run around and it's like.
So anyways, we went in, we stayed in this trailer.
And had mice in it.
Oh my God, it was just filled with mice. So what did we end up doing then?
I think we ended up
Slept in the
switching
car,
to a
I think,
different
didn't we, or
room.
something?
We did sleep in the car one night at Valentine, Nebraska. We couldn't get a hotel room because we forgot to book, and you guys were sleeping in the back seats.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Builds
It was
character.
This is all pre-alley.
Yeah.
Wow, look what you missed out on.
Yeah.
Sounds fine.
All right, we'll give you guys one last one. What's your favorite memory from the years of business? It's gonna be hard to choose one, but
Oh, favorite
anything that
memory.
comes to mind right away?
Go ahead.
Yeah. My favorite memory is probably going to dance camps when I was little because I loved dance camp. Still love dance camp. But I really loved it when I was little. It was so fun.
Yeah, I'd put you in the classes when you were a little kid, and you'd be with high school kids, and you'd be doing it, and you'd be in the show, and you loved it.
I was more thinking pre-dance classes and just when I'd run around the schools. I really liked that.
That was a lot of fun.
Unsupervised running around the schools, it was so fun.
Being unsupervised as a child, great.
It was our life.
I think I'm just gonna say, one of your funny things is that we had a video camera before anybody else did because we had it for
For work.
So
Oh,
it was
yeah.
always set up at home, and they constantly were making videos, and they were just hysterical.
That was my favorite thing to do in the summer
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
It really was.
with the babysitters.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about memorable moments. I don't think there's probably one thing. It's just probably the collection of everything. Getting to do so many different things and go so many places, and meeting different people and
Traveling.
and it kind of seeing the impact and the growth, specifically that Just For Kix has had on kids and going to like nationals or different competitions, and seeing how many people are there, I think is kind of cool.
It's kind of overwhelming.
Yeah, kind of cool to just see where it all started.
Right when Dad thought it was a bad idea to have dance competitions.
Well, that was the case. I did say that, but.
I think you said it a little stronger. This is probably one of the dumbest ideas you've ever had. How about you, Jerad?
Probably the Outback Bowl.
Is it?
That's what I was gonna say. I think that really was
As a kid, because you always got to bring your friends, and then,
Yeah, a lot of fun.
yeah, we were working really hard, and you guys were playing.
Oh, that was back in the day when,
mean-
you would be there. You did not, you just kind of
We'd
watch
swap and just
TV.
go to the
and play.
movies and hot tub and hang out.
Yeah. And Cindy and I busted our butts on
And I was home throwing house parties.
Probably weren't you?
Oh, we sound like terrible parents.
No, it was good.
No, but I think what you guys did when we're being mean about them as parents, you brought us everywhere, which was really fun.
Yeah.
Like you didn't leave us
Yeah.
home with babysitters very often. Like,
That's where I felt like I was getting a bad rap here.
or yeah, because you
Well,
haul
no,
us
that's,
everywhere.
that's kind of what we just said though. That
Yeah.
is what you know, all the different experiences
We
and going
absolutely
places
Yeah.
We really.
and going to, you know,
Oh yeah, we did have a babysitter. I forgot, Steve.
You know, you can't hold that against me.
I know, we're just kidding.
But they will.
I actually enjoyed the evenings when Cindy was at her high school dance team along with at Just For Kix dance all the time because I had the three of you at home. And,
oh, I bet you loved it.
oh, we did. It was awesome.
Did we,
I
and we
really-
always probably got along really well when we were little too.
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
They were hard on you.
Yeah. Never
No.
mind.
Joel and Jerry.
They still
Forever.
are.
I was gonna tell the story about when we held her down. And
Yeah, I think
You did never do that, I
Jared
don't think. Jared did it to
Put
me.
ham on her face, let the dogs lick it off.
It's traumatizing.
Yeah, maybe we
I
shouldn't
have-
put that on.
I have trauma from that. No, I'm
I
kidding.
think you
But
could. Oh, that's funny.
yeah, no.
You're all good. And it's actually, you know, here we are, you know, many years later, but I've been excited and happy that all three of our kids are involved in our businesses.